This is the breakdown of the top performing money market funds in the country and the fixed income funds as well for the month of June 2025. And before I get started with this week's review show, just a quick reminder to those who are yet to file their KRA tax returns. Please do that today, Maze. That deadline is approaching. It's 30th of June. As long as you have a KRA PIN, whether you are abroad, whether you're in the country, popote ambapo huko, it's mandatory to file your returns. Please avoid unnecessary penalties. Na kama pia you have accrued any penalties to the year 2023, you still have a few days to apply for the tax amnesty. Ni poa kukumbushana mtu wangu ama ni aje? Make sure to watch the videos I've already done and posted in this channel explaining all this in details. Na usisahau kusubscribe ama kufollow right away. So talking about our monies, this week has been very eventful na pia a little bit tense. Many people, especially wale walikuwa worried about maandamano at play, I hope you're very safe wherever you are, and is your money safe as well? Let's take a look at that. The Treasury bills didn't move as much. The 364-day option will record 9.73, and the 6 months and the 3 months options can record 8.47 and 8.16% respectively. There was an oversubscription only on the 1 year option. And moving over to the United States dollar money market funds, the reds dominated the chart up IV, having registered only 3 greens, and that is out of the 12 companies recorded here. However, the movement up or down wasn't that much, and therefore the averages still remain around the same spot as they were in our previous report. What's worth noting is that this week we have a new addition into our list, as you can see over here, and we shall be adding more players by the way as we go on. But for this week, joining from the bottom door is Britam USD money market fund, which recorded 3.24%. That's pretty low compared to the other players, as you can already see over here. But let's see how next week will be looking like for them. Tusiwajaji yet, sindio? In the meantime, 8 companies still return above 5%, which is very good, and still Etica, the leading company, is at 6.13%. which is very impressive. Remember, if you earn in dollars and spend mostly in dollars, then this could be a good place for you to park your funds safely while you're planning your next move. The other better alternative that you can consider is the fixed income funds in the United States dollar denomination, where the returns are slightly better than the money market fund option at the moment. For example, Etica is giving 8% on their USD fixed income fund, and I can highly recommend that option for now. Kwa wale watu wangu USD ama wa dollar, you still get to enjoy the same convenience that you get with your money market fund account. So Jubilee, Lofty, and Dry Associates are the only companies that recorded a positive growth zenye ziko in green this week, as you can see over here. Jubilee also did a recovery from the plunge they had taken last week, and they settled at position 4, while KCB said goodbye to the 5% and joined the 4% club. Sanlam and Old Mutual had a tie this week, as you can see. And on the fixed income fund category, the reds as well dominated, meaning that apart from just one company, the rest of the boys had a slight drop in returns. This week seems to have been a very bad week for Zimele. And they had a big drop from what they had registered last week, dropping from position 3 to position 6. Were it not for their movement by the way down, every other company could have maintained its position. Only Kuza at position 2 had a slight increase in returns, as shown in the green. But just like the United States dollar money market fund, Etica still maintained the lead as the highest returning company, giving 13.57%. Etica and Kuza, by the way, are among the few companies whose fixed income fund is doing better than their money market fund currently, although the difference is not yet that significant. Yes, it's significant, bado. Fixed income funds, by the way, are slowly but steadily picking up as more and more people are coming to realize that they are more and more like the money market funds and not fixed deposits as many thought previously. NCBA still holds the last spot with a single-digit return, the only single-digit return in this category. And now, moving over to the money market fund in the Kenyan shilling. The average had a slight drop, as you can see, and that is from 10.79% down to 10.66%. Out of the 29 companies, only 5 had a slight increase. And this week, Absa Pia said goodbye to the double-digit club and dropped down to join the single-digit returns, increasing the number of the single digits to 10 officially from 9. Hii single digit return ni kama ina pull them down so fast, but anyway, that's not the goal. Are you fattening your cow? Gulf Cup finally bowed out of their stagnant returns, several weeks, and had a slight drop to 13.11%, coming second after Saiton. Alafu Kuza came at third, followed by Orient, then Lofty, followed by Etica, which maintained position 6, and Gen Africa closing the 12% and above list at position 7. This time, 11% is now officially in the top 10. And yes, we are still going to see some slight decline, by the way, over the coming few weeks, as we see the rates readjust to the current returns from different vehicles in the country currently. But generally, mtu asikudanganye, the rates are still doing great. If you don't believe me, I'm requesting those of you who are in the money market funds before COVID to share what the rates were looking like in the comment section below. Ndio mtu hapo nje ajue that things are still gold, like golden. How did your company perform, by the way? Is it making your financial journey easier in all aspects? Ama unachapa tu ma migraines tu hapo nje? Alafu kuna watu wamekwama focusing on the rates and they are not keeping the main thing. And therefore, you know what is happening? They are missing out on creating opportunities for themselves. Others are busy out here raising funds, sacrificing, helping them to achieve goals and pursue options. My friend, be prepared. Save and save and save so that you may be able to invest. Wacha kwanza hii ya kuomba serikali ambayo itakufaitia. Wewe unajifaitia future yako. Don't wait till we start giving testimonials. Ndio useme, imagine I had started the journey na these guys the other day. And now, they are up there while nangangana bado hapa chini ya. You see that time when some parents were busy grabbing land and others going to school, alafu kuna wengine walikuwa wanajificha, waoga. Alafu nao unashindwa, where were you when others were going to school? Ile tunasemanga tu chini. Or when others were getting government jobs, ulikuwa uko wapi? Now we are at that moment once again. Many young people out here, man, are learning a lot about money. They are taking initiative and they are sacrificing for a better tomorrow. Then kuna huyo hapo, si wewe, hapo next to you, ambaye bado nasema, hii MMF itawaosha, you only live once, and things like, ni save, alafu mimi nikufe. It can't be me. My friend, the script will repeat someday, and your children are going to be asking, kwanza vile nowadays hawaogopi to ask, ama wako ni woga, they will ask you, kwani where were you mom? Where were you dad? Wakati wengine wanajipanga, please do not despise humble beginnings. Don't wait till everything turns good so that you get started. May God bless the work of your hands, and see you in the next video.